Hey y'all, welcome. We are the Boys of Outspoken. We are back. It's been a while, but we're super happy to be here. Of course, All Stars is back, so of course we had to come and show them like, hey girls, we still got the best reviews online, period.
Better believe. Better believe.
So yeah, so I'm excited because it's got a lot of my faves.
And we did say we were going to kind of take a break from Drag Race for a while, which we have, so we could focus on kind of the other aspects of Outspoken. But All Stars is back, and we know so many of these queens. We're big fans. We know some of them personally, so we had to come back and get these recaps going again. And we're excited. I'm really excited. It was a good episode. What do you guys think?
This episode was the most cattiest episode I've
Pretty catty in a while.
Yeah, you know, hey, I feel like if the cat's out of the bag, then we're having a good time.
I mean, that's what we do this every season, back and forth. We're like, oh, they're too mean, but we want them to be mean. But like, you know, it's all it's all in fun.
I want my queens to be mean bitches of the night.
Well, I want her to be shady. You know, you gotta have a little bitchiness, and it's in the competition. You don't want someone to be like pure evil.
No,
shade and bitchiness. I mean, we'll get into it. There's one girl especially this season who seems to be ready to fight.
Does her name rhyme with Kia?
It rhymes with Pia.
Oh, Pia.
Let's just get into this episode. Are you guys ready?
Let's jump into it.
I'm so ready. I know we said we might have been done with reviews,
right?
But some of our girls, the best girls, are on there. So you want to keep up with the girls, and we know y'all like it. We know y'all like for a review, so we're here.
I like to start with Monique Hart.
Okay.
When Monique Hart walked into that workroom, I said to myself, okay, half stunning.
Half stunning.
Only because, man, like, here's the thing. She, to me, the costume was like wearing her in a way. I didn't really feel like that was like her full aesthetic, but I did like the fact that she had her catchphrases down, packed, and I did like her energy. She was like, to be the first person to go up. I felt like she was good to work.
It's just giving you confidence, and she did give you a sense of level up. You know what I mean? Like, because you know, last season she didn't come in with the best.
Right.
You know, I think we saw her stitch a few things in the back. It was just tough. She came in on like a low budget, but now she's got a little money, so it's nice to see her.
That's what she said too. She's like, you know, once you get the Drag Race once, then it's like, okay, now you can take it and make it a career for yourself and do these tours and make a little money and come back bigger and better than ever. And I actually liked her outfit. I thought it definitely elevated, you know, what we've seen from her so far. I get what you're saying a little bit about the wearing her a little bit, but she looked good. I think she looked great. I think
so y'all weren't really moved.
No. I wasn't moved. I wasn't moved.
What, were you moved by the several cow references throughout the episode? I was going to say, okay, if there is a cow and a sponge reference on every episode this season again, it's going to wear a little thin.
If she says another cow reference, I'm just going to take her out to pasture and just make her graze.
But
they're both trying to definitely milk and soak it all up. And
there it is.
I'll tell you what. I'm here for it.
We love the puns, but it was, you know, it's a lot. It's a lot. But overall, I thought she looked good. She came with the catsuit and the chaps and the roses and the religious imagery. I thought her hair looked good. Overall, I think she looked good. And she came with confidence. And, you know, she had confidence last season, but I think she really felt it this season now that her look is elevated. So we'll see what happens.
Speaking of looks, Trinity, the Tuck Taylor. She has rebranded herself. Came up with a full slogan.
Well, after SNL, how do you not go by that?
That's really true too. I forgot about that. That was such a moment for her.
That was a moment.
I loved her look. The body bag was funny. It was cute, and then the green zip ties, very creative. It was good. What did you guys think?
I love the green zip ties. I will say that. It came with the whole plastic imagery. I'm like, I'm plastic. I'm wearing plastic. Plastic.
Yeah.
It's fantastic. You know, you can brush my hair. You can take me anywhere. I loved it. Like I will say, Trinity has always been a favorite of mine. Just the beginning because she's polished. She has been around. She's a well-seasoned queen, and that's what's important to me and a drag queen for me. And that's what's important for me on Drag Race. I like a little seasoning. What can I say? You know, no Oprah. Oprah likes.
But then you got someone like Aquaria who's not so seasoned, but just kills.
And we heard.
But I know how you felt about her too.
Exactly. Let's go back to that.
Okay, but, so you like a little bit of experience with your queen. Yeah, I agree. I think we all like them to be.
I'm excited to see Trinity. I felt like she's always polished. I mean, I know we kind of had a rough opinion about her, but it goes to show our opinions aren't always the best. Sometimes they're botched. But I just want to say, I really think she's going to compete. I mean, hell, she made top 4, and some would say
further than that. By the end of her season, we did think that she deserves to go further than she did.
Speaking of, we do have a legal note I want to read.
Okay, Study Halston.
Yes, the Boys of Outspoken are not professional drag queens, nor do they claim to be. We actually just are fans, and we just have an opinion.
Yeah, totally.
Fuck you if you have something else to say about that.
Is that where was that written in the small?
Somewhere in the back.
Okay. In the small.
Honestly, y'all, we're just huge fans of Drag Race, and we just want to have fun. So that's all this is.
It's gonna be a fun season. We're gonna make a fun season. Yeah. We're gonna try to not be too negative. A little shade here and there, but you know, all in fun. So okay, well, after Trinity, Miss Naomi Smalls was next to come in the workroom and kind of a little purple tulle thing. You know, it wasn't exciting, but she looked amazing. She's beautiful.
I mean, listen. You know, hey, you know, sometimes less is more.
Yeah. Okay.
You know, and I would say, holding up that leg when she holding up that leg. I want to take a moment just because as a tall person, you guys, I'm 6'3". I'm a big bitch. And holding up my leg for that amount of time that she did takes a lot of muscle, a lot of energy. So I'm gonna give her that.
We've seen the videos.
Tumblr has been flagged.
I know.
No, honestly, she could just walk in the room. She's one of those, like in a trash bag, and you can be like, bitch, yes.
Serving high fashion, legs, gorgeous.
She's got the mug down, and I mean...
Do her lips look even bigger to you? I was going to say, those lips...
No. She got something done to her lips.
Those are even... I was like, she's always had those.
They fit well, though. Yeah, I feel like hers are the ones that can take them well, because, you know, some of these queens that get plastic surgery, and not even just the queens,
but just people,
because I'm all for work, but, like, tasteful, and it looks good on her.
But we always say this, like, last year, too, for All Stars. You see them their first season, and then they come back, and it's like, okay, there's a lot of things that look a little different, and there's no shade.
Like the opposite of us,
right? We're getting fatter and older and less work done as the show progresses. But
that was a dig at us. We got a dig.
Why'd you say fatter and look at me? Oh, see, it's shade.
No, me too. Look, it's winter. Come on.
It's winter, baby.
No. But you know, they all get a little. There's a few of them that look. Yeah. You know.
I would say, you know, with her, with the lip injections, she has a similar mouth structure to me. Her top lip is thinner than the bottom, so when she smiles, she's like. See, she got a little bit on the top, which is understandable. I mean, it kind of made me think like, well, maybe I need a little lip and tuck on the top.
I want to get a little lip. A little lip.
I wouldn't mind like 1 or 2 cc's.
I have white people lips, so I want a little bit of, just a little on the top.
Just a little.
Totally. I would do that. But what do you guys think of her saying, like, you know, she's going into this season and doesn't want to be known as just a fashion queen. She wants to show she's a little more well-rounded than that. Do you think that's going to be possible for her?
Oh yeah. Because her personality, you can already tell.
Just is a little bit bigger than before.
Elevated. Yeah. It was totally elevated.
I'm sure she feels a lot more comfortable this season too, because you know she was really young on her season. It was a few years ago. She's had a lot more experience now, and she has a huge fan base.
She's one of the most popular queens. So you got to definitely come in with some confidence, having 1 million followers behind you, like,
and she's still a super cute boy, so cute. At the confessional, I'm like, oh, you're so cute. But all right, well, what about Monet Exchange? She was the next one in the workroom. Kind of just a little black leotard. I think someone commented. Who commented? Monique commented on that. And was like, it's All Stars. You just wore a leotard, but
well, you know, I would say this. Here's where I think Monet was going with that.
She thought it was rehearsal.
Every time we see an interest look, we don't really see them do anything with that interest look. It's just a look. So maybe she's like, look, I'm going to save all my best things
for later.
True. Like, why waste a good look on just the entrance?
Could be.
Because you're going to go next week.
We'll see. I just
love a good entrance look.
Me too.
I mean, it kind of sets the tone.
Yeah. It sets the tone for this season. You want to, like, I like when they either play with something that they're already known for and elevate it, or, you know, do a little something. She looked good. She looked pretty.
Yeah,
the hair was great.
Oh, yeah. It's got the beat.
Yeah,
true. So, like, honestly, like, as long as she didn't come out with that pussycat.
Right, the pussycat. I'm just waiting. You know they're going to read her for it.
The kitten came out with the kitten.
Yeah. Well,
I want her hair to be lion mane.
Yeah, a big. Yeah, I want a fan.
I want her. I would live.
A Beyonce moment from her, maybe.
I want King of the Jungle just like really big hair from Monet shaking this whole time. Because she can do both, but it looks great when she does bigger hair.
I'm excited for her and Monet to both be on. We both really love Monique and Monet, and I think they both had a sort of similar problem on their season, is that their looks just weren't elevated enough. They had the confidence, they were hilarious, we loved them, but it was just, it always kind of fell back to the look. So hopefully this season both of them are going to be bringing it.
VH1 coin,
right?
I feel like it was a little too soon. Like we see, like maybe they should have waited a season.
I would say
for
maybe,
those girls.
I would say maybe for Monique, it was a little too soon.
Okay.
I would say that.
I to be honest, before the season aired, I would have agreed with you. But after watching the interviews and then this season, Monique seems a lot more prepared and confident and ready. Monet might struggle a little bit more this season. That's just my first opinion off the bat. I hope it's not. I love Monet Exchange. No problem. But we'll see.
You're being outspoken. That's okay. Pow.
I am the gum. Whatever she says.
What did you think of her opening look? Gia Gunn.
Actually, I will say this. I got what she was doing. I actually love it because I'm a person who is very heavily involved in Mexican culture, being from Southern California, having many Mexican men around and in me.
That's what I was looking for.
I really like it. But Jeb, what do you feel about her? Do you feel like it's a little bit of appropriation?
Well, this is the thing with her, Gia Gunn in particular. It's a little difficult because she's fluent in Spanish. She's actually really involved into she really likes the culture. Yeah. And so for me personally, I can't be upset about it. Now, mind you, I know some people will be.
I actually didn't even think it was like racial appropriation. My first thought was that it looked like an ugly Christmas sweater. And then once on closer inspection, I realized, it was a little bit more intricate. It was a lot like Monique's with like the religious imagery and the crown of thorns.
Well, that was a moment. That was a moment where they were like, this is the same
I thought she looked really good, actually. I thought she looked really pretty. Her hair, I thought it worked for her. I didn't think it was bad at all. Her legs looked good. It was good.
Yeah. I liked it.
You know what, though? I was hoping Gia came with that little big...
Not the purse. A big purse.
Like a bigger purse?
Like a bigger one.
Purse.
Upped it, but...
Well, she mentioned kind of this... She wanted to get away from the absolutely, and that she doesn't want to be known as just that... a lot of these queens have something to prove, and if they didn't like certain aspects of themselves, even if that's what they're known for, they're going to try to change it and be a little,
Right.
I agree.
She didn't want to be a bitch. And
well, what do you guys think of that? Gia came in kind of gun swinging, a little shady right off the bat. We'll get into it more, but
she made a point to say about Monique's look.
Yes, commented.
That's hot glue. This is designer.
Yeah. So right off the bat, all right. Was she that shady on her season? I don't remember.
Yes, she was very shady.
She was, but not. Okay, all right.
For being shady.
Sometimes.
I mean, when Ginger Minge came in and she was like, "Oh, I guess I just learned everything."
Oh, you're right.
It was not Ginger Minge. It was Darien Lake.
Tomato.
That's a big tomato.
Tomato pumpkin. Sorry. Okay. See, there we go.
I know it's some white girl.
It'll be interesting to see kind of how Gia's storyline plays out, and if she's really going to get this villain edit that they seem to have kind of set up. But we'll see how that plays out. But
I hope not.
I know. What did you guys think of Miss Pheromone coming into the workroom? Why? No,
I loved it.
She looked good.
I mean, the look is like, okay, we've seen this before.
It's pink, sparkly, showgirls burlesque. That's what she does. I mean, that's what she does.
But I love Pheromone's moan and how delicate she is. She's super delicate.
It's just so...
You don't want to hug her.
Yeah, I just want to...
On her season, they made a big deal about her being a whiner and a crier.
I don't mind that.
It didn't... it's bothered me with some people before. For some reason, I don't know. I don't remember it bothering me that much.
Because it's genuine. It's genuine.
Because that's just who she is. She's just kind of young and
some people are criers. Bitch, I'm pretty sensitive. At the end of the day, if I fuck up, or I'm like, I'm my biggest critic, personally. I know some people will be like, oh, bitch, that didn't faze me. And for me, I will cry. Bitch,
You're sensitive.
Let people fucking be sensitive. Let people cry. Let them express their emotions. But not too much.
Right. But yeah, overall, Pheromone looked beautiful. She always looks gorgeous. She does the sparkly showgirl thing well, and she looked good. So.
What about my judge, Miss Jasmine Master?
The Mean Queen.
The Mean Queen. I'm not gonna lie, bitch. I was excited to see her back because I feel like she's like a hidden gem.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Like, I've seen her perform live, and honestly, she's gonna give you a show every time.
Yeah.
She doesn't care if there's 3 people in the fucking audience, bitch. She's
gonna. That is true.
Definitely.
That is true.
And we interviewed her at DragCon.
So sweet.
Yeah.
So nice. So nice.
Sweet. What did y'all think of the pantsuit?
I mean, you know, Jasmine, I don't think ever really had like iconic looks. That's not what she's known for, is any kind of imagery or look or anything. So, you know, whatever she comes out in, whatever, her reasoning behind it was like, you know, I'm a businesswoman, I'm a professional, I wanted to feel professional, I wanted to come out like that. And so if that's how she felt good and comfortable and confident, yeah, why not?
And she's a professional. What can we say?
She's a professional.
She looked nice. I thought she looked well put together. I know a lot of people did have or a few people online had issues about, as far as her makeup, they felt like she wasn't more polished.
Really?
Well, let's say it's like compared to the other queens.
I liked it. I don't know why.
Okay.
I feel like with some people, it's less is better. And for Jasmine, like I feel like that makeup works for her.
That's Jasmine.
Could you imagine Jasmine with like a Trixie Mattel type of makeup?
And like hella highlight?
Yeah. No, like a
No,
hard.
I would hate that. But
No.
But also, to be fair, Jasmine, I don't think has really been performing drag that much the last few years. Has she been performing a lot?
She's performing a lot.
Oh, she has?
Yes.
Check the footage.
Shit, okay. I thought she's just been, you know, memeing and viraling.
She has been viral.
Okay, alright.
I don't think that's
her viral load is high.
I just meant, I don't know. I thought she maybe was out of the game for a little bit, you know? A lot of sitting at home and smoking. Okay, maybe I'm wrong. I'm sorry.
That's shade right there.
No, it's not. I just...
That's one thing I do say I like about Jasmine, because you're right, she does go online and smoke and
chill.
I think that's more like to connect with her fans. She really has like a loyal fan base, and there's this idea of just like being able to like, because some of these queens really don't give you time of their day.
No.
And that's fine at the end of the day. Like I don't feel like anybody should, whatever, that's your choice. But Jasmine loves her fans, and that's what
that's true. That I will agree with that.
Speaking of fans and fan favorites, let's go to
one of the biggest fan favorites of all.
It's her,
Valentina.
She's back. We knew she would be on All Stars soon, and she is back. We knew ahead of time she was coming back. But what did you? Yes, I mean, no, we didn't. No, we did not know at all.
I was so happy to see her like walk in the fucking room
with the black vinyl kind of.
For me, that's when like, okay, now here we go.
Yeah.
Now we're here.
We're getting in it.
Miss Valentina, is she good? Is she bad? Is she gonna be on your side? Is she gonna throw you under the bus?
Yes.
You don't know.
And she acknowledged that. She said, I am the bittersweet, basically the bittersweet queen here.
Right.
You know, she acknowledged that, yes, I take a while to get ready. I do this and that and the other. But you know what? Yeah, because you know, being honest with yourself, that makes people respect you more.
Yeah. Right. Having a level of self-awareness is always endearing to people. People that lack that, it's very hard to root for them sometimes, especially if they're...
I just don't even get this idea of like how to tell someone how to behave, or like if they could be this way or that way. At the end of the day, like she has a good heart, and trust me, and you get that when you meet her.
Well, she said that. She said that. She's like, I can be really sweet and I can be a really person, but I can be a bit of a villain too. It's fun to play the villain, and I understand that. I'm one of those people. I think we all kind of were when we, well, maybe not you, but I think when we first watched her season, I didn't really get villain vibes, and I didn't get that from her. I understood why some people might not like her, but a lot of, you know, there's all the drama with her and Farrah and the other girls and everything, but she's always been sweet and genuine to us, and she's another person who really, really loves and respects her fans, and that goes a long way, I think, with the queen, so... I
always feel that with Valentina, it's more of a, this is a show. You know what I mean? This is a show. I am...
Well, she's an entertainer,
yeah.
She's an actress. Like, so, it is what it is. It's another gig.
Right. And I also like the way that she pointed out that she's done Vogue Mexico.
Vogue, a game in a lot of ways.
Cast and Rent recently. Congratulations. I mean, Valentina's doing the thing. Yeah.
For sure.
So I was excited to see her.
Yeah. And she looked good. High fashion. The little black gloves. It was a little like...
I think All-Star.
Black wand.
You see her and you're like, this is where the level is supposed to be at. If you're going to come All-Stars, this is how you walk in the room. And I just love she's being more herself. Like, I know, as we all could tell, she was a little reserved. And
on her first season.
Yeah, for sure.
And not as friendly with the girls. She's joking around more. She's like having a good time.
She's funny. Like, she has a funny personality. So it's like, bitch, show us this personality so these other girls that feel like you're just so cold can be like, so now I'm standing Valentina. Welcome to the party, bitch.
What do you guys think of the other girls reacting to Valentina? There's a few that I feel may have... Well, Monet, they don't know where to put her and what to think about her.
Monet was like, oh no, bitch. No.
But she did give her entrance.
Yeah.
I love when she said that, Monet.
It's her.
Valentina. Of course, like, you would be a little threatened. You know what she brings. You know the level of professional. You know the mug. Yeah. You know the couture.
And the fans. And like,
there is talent behind it. So there is this sense of like, fuck.
Competition.
Bitch.
Right.
Let me throw some pebbles.
Right. Competition. And Valentina was like one of, if not the biggest standout star of her season. Just like, people knew her name. She was everywhere. The meme with the mask. Right, of course. I mean, Miss Congeniality or, you know, whatever. Right. But she looked great. I'm sure she's going to do awesome. I'm excited to see. We're all excited. But that's 3 season 9 girls. What do you think about that? They seem to be getting along so far. Her and Farrah have patched things up, apparently.
Well, season 9, that's the Emmy-winning season. So, of course...
Who came? Someone came for season 9, though. Didn't they?
They came for season 7. Monet came for season 7.
9. Pretty much like all the seasons.
Yeah. I agree with her. Season 7.
Well, everyone agrees with season 7.
You know, there's a little issue. Pearl had to let her know today. Pearl's like, oh yeah, mine's pretty much... I heard her story and was just like, what are you talking about? Like, we brought the look queens, we brought fashion. Like, if it wasn't for season 7, some of these girls wouldn't even be doing drag. And she's right as far as like, you're getting a lot of look queens in season 7.
Like, a lot of
young millennials. You know what I mean? And
I can see those in a magazine. I want to see someone entertain me though.
But at the end of the day,
I agree with that.
Yeah.
But yeah, so we'll see.
Right. We'll see.
So the girls thought that was it.
That was it. Just the 8.
They thought just 8. You know, Monet said it just can't be just 8.
Right.
And they know it was.
Surprise! Rue enters the workroom with a twist.
With a twist.
The twist was 2 of the season 1 All-Stars
came back to play, which we all kind of knew beforehand because they announced the cast beforehand. But
true, but let's proceed with that.
Yes, most people kind of agreed that All-Stars 1 was awful, and none of those queens got like a fair chance. I'm sorry, when you're paired up like that and eliminated with the if they wouldn't, it was horrible. And those are both 2 really talented queens that a lot of people love. You know, I've seen Manila perform in LA for a decade. Latrice was a fan favorite her season. Everyone loved Latrice. They
both deserve it.
Yeah,
and at the end of the day, you're like, these are deserving queens that the fans love. Why not bring them on for a second time? Give them a fair shot. And let's get them some more booking gigs.
And, you know, when it comes to just overall longevity.
And she made a point, Manila said that. Because Naomi went up to her and was just like, I just want to say, it's such an honor just to be on the season with you. And then Manila went like, oh yeah, for sure. Like, I understand, like, when I met Lady Bunny, it was such a big deal. You're my Lady Bunny.
So very cheap. But no, yes, of course. Yeah. But I like that because it shows a lot, especially the audience to Drag Race now is totally different than the audience was for season 2, season 3, or even All Stars 1.
And that's what I love
totally
about
different.
Naomi. She's like just a fan of drag.
Yes.
And like, that's what I love about Naomi. She just supports. And she just loves the
paid the respect. So it was good.
And the thing about it is Latrice and Manila, after their elimination, they put out a song called The Chop, which was basically saying, we were robbed.
They were. I mean, they were. Like, All Stars 1 had a lot of talent on it. Between Rave, like, there were so many talented girls. Chad Michaels.
Chad Michaels. And Chad Michaels is an excellent entertainer.
I thought you were gonna come. No,
I agree. I think
she's seasoned. I think she's well-rounded. Her looks were good. Yeah, not to take anything away from Chad Michaels, but there was a lot of queens there, and just All Stars 1. Let's just pretend it didn't happen. So I'm kind of hoping from now on, All Stars 5 will bring back maybe a couple more that deserved it. Give Raven another chance or something.
All Stars 5 will be amazing.
Yeah, All Stars 5 will be a good one. They're good.
They were good. Their entrances were great.
Yeah, Latrice looked good.
I like Manila's
Big Bird
Park. Because that's a turn back in time for her season.
That's
her MacArthur Park runway look.
Yeah,
the Big Bird.
Roadkill. Big Bird Roadkill. Yeah.
And then Latrice's dress was nice. It was nothing special.
Nothing, but she looked pretty. She looked good.
Nice.
And she looks like she's lost a little weight from her season. I think.
A lot of weight.
Yeah. She looks good. Yeah. Her paint is definitely better too. I think Latrice paints a lot better.
That bitch can paint.
Yeah. And she got her teeth done. So hey, props to that.
She's a married woman, so
she's married. Yeah,
this is of just coming into your own. That's just like beautiful to see.
She's in a great place.
I like that people are gonna again the audience, some of the young audiences who don't know the names Latrice Royale and some of these like iconic queens that have been on the past are getting to learn about them and see, you know, some of these queens kind of paved the way for the Valentinas and Aquarias and everything now. So
and she comes with her own saying, Jesus is a sponge, and you know.
Yeah, she's got a.
I know, it's a biscuit. I know.
Or a sponge, sometimes. Yeah.
I know, that was a Monet throwing her bone.
Right. I think there was a brief moment where the girls were worried, though, that they were going to be put into pairs. And there was that brief moment of fear. And even when I was watching, I was like, wait, I don't think this is going to happen, but just in case. I had a moment of fear because that would have been awful.
That was me in high school. Don't get me in pairs, bitch. I hate all these hoes.
I just hope that there was one person who could do all the work for me.
I was going to say, you're the one I didn't ever want to get paired up with.
I was like, hey, I'm gonna just sing you this. Can you just like make sure it's
Is this correct? Or can I put some glitter on it?
Oh.
There you are.
All right.
Well, with all these iconic queens, the first challenge was the library reading challenge, a classic. I love that they did it first, so everybody kind of got a shot. What did you guys think of the reading challenge?
I loved it.
Always funny, always good, always good. It's fun to see the queens play with each other and shade each other, and it's all about
real fast. Who do you guys think should have won?
Latrice.
I actually think, I thought Monique actually, was it Monique I thought did good? There was a few, I mean they all, from what we saw, but I went back and watched the unedited online, like you can see more of it, and it's really, and you see a lot more from them. Latrice was funny. I personally don't necessarily know if Latrice should have won that one, not to take it away. I think Rue was giving it to the old timer, and she is funny, and
then who do
she
you
was
think?
funny.
Who do you think?
I don't remember who I wrote down.
Off the top of your head, who do you think should have won?
I think Monique is who I originally thought. I'd have to watch again, but I think it was Monique. Why? Who do you think?
I think Valentina did very well.
I thought she did really good too, especially if you watch the behind the scenes with her.
Oh really?
Yeah, it's really funny. She's going down the row and she goes to Latrice, she goes, and Mystique, you shouldn't even be here or something. And Latrice was just
the look Latrice was getting, but I will say this, that was the other interesting part. The when one queen was reading the rest, the fact that the other queens on the other side were just like giving something back.
Yeah.
That was good. Trinity, that's how I was like, okay, they're still quick on their feet when it comes to that.
Yeah.
Because they were still giving it back. Like, okay, there's something with that.
These are all-stars, so they've been on tour, they've hosted many clubs.
They do the roasts, so you know they're kind of prepped for that.
All these perform. These are seasoned queens. These all-stars are ready.
I think this season, for the most part, I think there are some contenders this season. It's gonna be really hard. We say that every season, I'm sure. But
wait, who didn't have a good read? I think it was Pheromone.
Pheromone
was a little like...
Pheromone, one other person was kind of... Okay,
Gia was being mean.
Gia was being a little too mean. A little mean, missing the humor part. Just... boom, boom, boom.
It was literally boom, boom, boom.
Yeah, taking them out. Yeah.
Pheromone, like she was a little off. It's almost like she didn't know what shade was because she was like, "What'd she tell Trinity? Oh, I see you were on bots. It looks like you could have cut off a little more there."
Right. And then Trinity came back. Trinity was like, should put on the ass.
Which was funny because they'd already all been kind of shading her butt a little bit. So
well, Monique called her Mr. Rogers' ass, so she had a Mr. Rogers' ass. I don't believe. I thought she had a nice ass. Honestly.
Look, we are.
It's nice. I've seen it in person too. On the stage.
Yes. Farrah is gorgeous. There's no denying. She's beautiful. She's young and she's beautiful. I think she got a little bit of filler. Maybe a little bit right before the show. Maybe just needs to set a little bit. But she's still a gorgeous queen. And, you know, she looked good. Maybe just the reading wasn't quite for her. But that's okay. That's alright. But Latrice did win. She won a gift card or something. Go Latrice. Yeah, I don't know. What are they? Gift card for something. So, this week's Maxi Challenge, main challenge of the week, was a variety show, which they tend to do a lot, especially for All-Stars. I think it's a great way to reintroduce themselves to the girls.
And to show off the talents of the queen.
Exactly. And this time it was going to be a Star Spangled Variety Show in honor of LGBTQ troops that were going to be the audience members, you know, of former military and things like that. All in the audience. For the most part, I thought the girls were really jovial in the workroom. They were getting along, they're joking, they're having fun, they're in it. Pretty good so far, off the bat.
I thought so, until Gia Gunn confronted Trinity about that talent she was
So Gia Gunn does not believe that
tucking is a talent.
That Trinity's actual performance would not be good.
Right.
So she's just like
but I don't think she was taking it an account of what was going to come with it.
Right.
It's not so much about the tucking, it's about the
performance and
comedy,
the song.
really.
Right.
But like, I just like how Trini's like, I'm going to let you see. Because Trini could have been easy to be like, bitch, it's actually
argue with her.
comedy.
Okay, whatever
it's
you think, girl.
Bit of camp,
She didn't have to defend her. She'll defend it on the stage.
And that's real confidence. Because could you imagine if someone was coming for you about something that your talent or whatever,
that you had probably been planning for months for the show and like.
I do it to myself all the time.
And you can keep your composure in saying, just wait and see.
Yeah, again, Gia being a little aggressive to the girls, a little critical.
Trinity's also used to kind of being that underdog.
Yes.
You know what I mean?
Yes. I'm being underestimated. Yeah. She feels comfortable in that zone, like, okay, bitch, watch.
She's like, bitch, stay tuned.
Right.
And she did state that, comedy is a new love of hers.
Right.
Comedy is something that she didn't think she was going to be good at, but
I don't think anybody, again, that goes back to her season, is like, she said she's body, she's look queen, body, and that's how she portrayed herself at first, and we're all like, okay. And she brought the comedy throughout, and I think she's really embraced it, especially going into this season. And she's going to bring it in every challenge, and it's just another aspect of her drag. And she really is a well-rounded queen.
Yeah, for sure. That's why she actually is a host to a lot of these tours that these queens go on. Because she knows how to keep an audience. She knows how to
she's funny, she's witty, she's back and forth, she's self-deprecating, she has no problem making fun of herself. My favorite part of the episode, or one of my favorite parts, was when Valentina was posing and divaing and doing the most, and then Latrice comes over and is like, bam! That was funny.
That was cute. That was cute.
And I liked it was like the old generation, the new generation, and everyone's getting along, and sisterhood.
I like the way you said the old generation, the new generation.
Well, it is. I mean, come on. 10 years of Drag Race, that's almost a whole generation of, 10 years is about a generation of, so.
10 years is the actual definition of generation.
Okay, so there, but it was cute. Overall, what'd you guys think of our beautiful Valentina's shaved eyebrows?
Still cute.
Still cute. She got a little more, it's a little bit of a Gollum thing going on now. A little like a cartoony,
I love
an ant from Ants. Totally.
She posted that.
Oh, I didn't even see that. But
she played fun with it.
Right. I think the whole moment was just for fun.
Of course.
She's gonna be there for a couple of weeks.
That's how you know she's different.
She's committed though.
That serious.
Yeah. She's like,
old Valentina, polished and like never, but like. She's having fun.
Yeah. Jasmine said she was going to do kind of a comedy show, but she wasn't planning to prepare. She was going to go off the cuss.
That never works.
That was Monique was trying to help her, like at least make an outline or something, like have an idea. Comedy's hard.
It is.
Stand-up comedy is even if you are prepared.
Jeff, could you imagine going on stage without having any preparation?
I've done it before, and I did it at that event. Yeah, you just felt like you can kind of just wing it. You can, as much as you can. There's got to be a little structure and do some improv in between the structure, but you have to come up to the stage with something. And I was worried as soon as she said that. I was like,
ooh. I mean, I was already a little worried about Jasmine being in this competition. To me, no shade, but out of all of the cast, I have been most worried for how she was going to perform, just because, hear me out, I feel like she is so known now for going viral and for the memes and for all of that, and I just feel like her drag, I honestly have forgotten a little bit of her drag, watching the scenes back and watching her season back, like, okay, that's what she brought and that's what she did, but I have just known her as so much of that for so long the past few years, and I think that's what most of her audience knows, and these queens...
We gotta get you to a show.
I don't know. Yeah. I know. Maybe I just haven't seen her in a minute. I know that she's talented, I know that she's funny, and I know she's got a great heart, but she was the one person going into this I was a little worried about, and I thought might have the most...
confident.
Yes. Yeah, I think she's been away from it for a minute, and maybe not in the drag race scene at least. Maybe right. And all these other girls are training and they study it, and I feel like she might not have had that quiet mentality going into it, but we'll see. We'll see what happens. So the judges this week were the usual: Ross Matthews, Carson Kressley, Michelle Visage,
and Jennifer Lewis.
Special guest Jennifer Lewis, who, can I say, she was living the entire, everyone's performances.
You know why? Because Jennifer Lewis, who's an icon, and who really is the mother of Black Hollywood. And just the mother of everything, to be honest.
I was hoping when Ruth said that, she'd be like, and white Hollywood, too.
but she is just a person who knows entertainment, knows everything about the stage, behind camera. She's a well-seasoned legend.
A good time. Seriously. You can't help but to just be around and be like, oh, bitch.
It's infectious. Her laugh, just when she's laughing and having a good time, everybody's going to be laughing and having a good time because she's in it and she feels it. And
I love Jennifer Lewis. And you know, she is a person who, in my opinion, does not get enough recognition.
I mean, she made Shangela.
But that's really funny. Landlord, that is true.
They're BFFs. They're really good friends. They've lived together. That's so I wonder if Shangela sort of was like,
it was a show. They had
a little something.
I like if they do it now, they would kill.
Oh, I will live to bring it back. But yeah, Jennifer Lewis, love her.
Yeah, good judge, good pick for the first judge of the year. So
Monique Hart was the first one to perform. I loved it. What did you guys think?
Yeah. I mean, she's got the moves.
Wow. Really okay.
I mean,
one episode in, and the puns are coming.
No,
the puns.
I'm not gonna lie. I was watching it with Joe, and he's like, "There you go.
Here we go." You just can't help it. It's good. If you can, people that pun have quick wit, and that's a good thing.
I thought it was grade A.
It was.
Yeah, a little skim.
That was good.
She did her original song, Brown Cow, and was decked in the brown cow. Her wig was pretty good.
An actual brown cow.
Yes. Yeah. Well,
before it was rap,
she brought the brown cow. Her behind the scenes interviews are brown cow. Her runway is brown cow. She has a little brown cow on a hat or something. It was a lot of brown cow going on. So she's embracing what she's known for. The song was cute. It was cute, fun. You know, my only criticism is like a lot of the girls did just a lip sync, and you know, that's good, and they performed well, but that's what you do anyway every day. That is your talent. Yeah. So I would have just liked to see a little more than just lip syncing from a few of the girls. But
no, but that was a live performance. She sung.
Oh yeah, she actually sung. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. But I'm just talking later on. There's a few girls that
do. Like an original song. It'd be different, and I get what you're saying. It'd be different if someone else was sung.
True.
They're bringing the lip sync because it's like at the end of the day, you would hope all drag queens can do a lip sync.
Right.
But there's something about bringing an original and like this is my aesthetic. This is where I'm trying to go, and I thought it was a good song. I don't know how long you can hold on to Brown Cow stunning, but I was stunned.
Look, I downloaded the song. Ooh. So I liked it.
Now available on iTunes. Where'd you get it?
iTunes, actually.
Okay, iTunes. Or Brown Cow on iTunes.
Or LimeWire.
No. Do LimeWire still exists? I don't think it still exists. I don't know, but
yeah, it was a good.
But it was a real good
song. Yeah. Naomi
Smalls.
Okay. Naomi Smalls. If you didn't know, fashion,
pose. Another queen singing an original song. Pose. Also available on iTunes. Go get it from Naomi Smalls. I'm gonna shout all these out. But like, it goes. I do appreciate that. It shows how much Drag Race has changed. Yeah. Because every queen is coming in, their own original song that plays to their personality and their strengths. They're smart. They're marketing themselves, and
that's how it should be.
And that is how it should be.
That's how it should be.
And it's very smart, so I can't knock any of them for that. My only thing is, she did say when she first walked in, she doesn't want to be known as just model fashion pose. And that was her whole thing. I know. Right. But she did say she doesn't want to be known as just that queen.
Leave her fans behind. She still got to give them Naomi. You know what I mean? But she could say, I'm also bringing other shit.
Right.
So I felt like, hey, it was on brand.
She looked good. It was high fashion. And then the little reveal at the end for a little comedy at the end.
We saw her perform.
We saw her.
It was so mesmerized just by her essence and the lip sync. So
her attitude and she does do the high fashion well, and that is good.
She did one pose where she put both her legs up in the air, and I said, "Hey, that's my Thursday night."
I did because that song kind of sounded familiar, and I liked how she took inspiration. Do you remember that one viral video? Shoes.
Oh, sure. Yes, like Kelly, right?
Yes, like Kelly. Yes.
If you think about it, fashion.
Pose.
Oh, Jazz.
Yeah, she talked about it online, so I thought.
Okay, all right. It was intentional, sort of.
Okay, very
cool.
Smart.
Because that's when before YouTube was like.
That was one of the original memes.
First viral videos, I guess you'd say.
Okay, well, one that I thought was really, really amazing, and thank God for her because she was really critical of everybody else. Miss Gia Gunn. Came out and did like a very beautiful geisha. She had like the umbrellas and there was petals and it was very, very beautiful. It was very tastefully done. She looked amazing. I do think it was probably one of the better performances. I thought she really did good, and she needed it. Good
and on culture.
Yes, yes, it was good. It was good. What do you guys think? And she didn't mention in the workroom, or they didn't show before what she was going to do.
Right.
But she was really critical of everyone else. So I was waiting. I was like, it better be good, bitch, because you.
I loved it. It was very refined.
Yeah.
Very just regal, and I loved it. I loved it. I was very captivated by the whole thing.
Same. I thought it was beautiful. It'd be something I would want to watch live.
Yeah.
Sure. And I think it's because that's her background. Like, she has experience. She's done a lot of.
Well, she's been doing that type of theater.
Yeah.
Ever since she was a young child.
Right.
So back in
she told Trinity 15 years, baby.
Yeah.
Yeah. So she knows what she's doing. She's prepared.
And she did well.
That setup, that whole set was very nice. I loved it. Loved it.
It was beautiful. It was very nice. We didn't mention this yet, but the fact that she's come back now, is she officially the first openly trans
woman? Sonique is
the Christmas
first.
Special.
No.
But
No. Season 2 reunion.
Oh,
she announced that she is a woman.
Right, but I'm talking about as performing on the show, because
she performed on the show.
I know, but before the fact, because remember all this controversy this year with RuPaul saying no trans, post-trans, all this. So I'm saying since the controversy. That's what I mean. I'm sorry. That's what I mean.
Technically,
okay.
For the Christmas special.
Yes.
But and Gia Gunn would be number 2.
Okay. Yes. Well. Yes. Okay.
Trinity the Tuck, did she bring it? Because Gia was up her ass, bitch.
Yeah,
she was.
And she should have been up her tuck because she brought it.
She did.
It was funny. It was great. It was original. I loved it.
Like we mentioned, she really has embraced everything about her that people loved and saw from her, and that she kind of came into her own now. She's
she really
funny.
Don't give a tuck.
She does not give a tuck. Yes.
No, she's funny.
Right. She embraced it, the little dance. Yeah. I loved the reveal at the end.
It was great.
Yeah, it was good. It was cute. Cute little set, little housewifey. Yeah, it was cute. It was good. Good job, Trinity. All right, that leads us now to Pheromone, which, she is going to perform a burlesque, like a very sexy burlesque. And let's start with the fact her set looked amazing. Yes. Her outfit looked amazing.
Yeah, for sure.
Glittery head to toe. She was gorgeous. Rainbows color. Beautiful. Very, very well envisioned. She just had a little...
She slipped.
Yeah. She slipped.
She slipped. She fell. She wiped out. Gia was looking for it in the background. Gia Gunn was living for it in the background.
You just felt... Oh God, I felt so bad for her.
Same. I think we all did.
Yeah.
America felt horrible because
it
looked like she knew what she wanted. We all knew what she wanted to do, but let's just not it was decent. There was definitely some highlights of the performance. So it's not like it was horrible, but when you fuck up, it is hard to take the whole performance seriously, especially on that scale.
But you know what? You have to recover.
Right.
And
you have to recover. She did not.
I don't think she did.
Not as quickly as you would.
No, I don't. She never recovered from it.
She didn't.
I don't think she did.
Really?
I don't think she did because it's in the face. It's in the body language. She never recovered. Once she slipped, she tried. She did get back up. She got back up. And then she kind of stumbled again a little bit, and then it was just you could see she felt defeated in the face. Yeah. And I don't blame her. It's horrible.
That was a hard fall.
You plan, you come back for All Stars, you build this whole thing around your talent and your, that's you. They're bringing their brand, and she's sparkly, beautiful. She had this beautiful, extravagant set and the outfit, and the best laid plans. When you plan so hard for something and then it goes to shit, it is devastating, and I really felt bad for Farrah. If they thought her butt was bad before, now it's gonna be all purpley bruised.
Oh, that
was a bruise. That was a hard fall.
I was expecting her to call medic, and she even said it. She's like,
I almost called medic. That looked like a pretty hard fall. That was a cartoon.
RuPaul looked at her. Don't you call medic.
Don't do it. Don't do it.
Call medic, bitch.
Speaking of somebody who maybe should have called a medic.
Uh-oh.
Ooh, that's a good one.
Monet Exchange.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Okay.
Monet Exchange. I want to off at the beginning, but
we know that Monet can't sing. She's an opera trained.
Yeah.
It just wasn't her night.
Was a rough start. A little bit of a rough start. Again, performing an original song and playing on the whole sponge vibe again. Make sure you get Soak It Up on iTunes. Ding! It was a performance. It was okay, but yes, it had kind of a weak start with the singing. And she kind of picked it up.
The dances were good, but
yeah. My kind of criticism, I think they criticized her later about the same thing, with the sponges. If you are going to do a callback to what you're known for and something about you, you have to elevate it. You have to make it, Manila has worn that pineapple dress 3 or 4 times, but every time it gets better and more extravagant. you know, the brown cow was raised now. It was the same kind of yellow leotard with the same sponge.
Like she wore that in her music video.
Yeah. You know, she could have done some glittery sponge, or like maybe done something with like soap and water. Like I don't know, something. It was okay.
It wasn't soaking me up.
Was it? No, you didn't soak it up. Who else said that? Gia again came for Monet's performance, but
it was someone for everybody.
It was upside down for me. Speaking of upside down, Manila.
Okay, I didn't know what. Yeah, at first I think everyone was a little bit like, all right.
Usually I don't like girls that paint. But I knew what she was going for because I've seen art like this before, and I appreciated it because you don't get that a lot from a lot of girls.
Right.
It was nice. Yeah. I know at first it comes off a little boring because
that's what everybody was kind of like, what's doing? And then the music starts to build, and she starts to get a little more frantic and a little more personality in it, and then you start to see and then
she flips over,
and the reveal made it. So I thought it was really good, and it was on brand for Manila.
It was safe. I loved it.
Yeah, it was.
It was safe. I loved it.
Yeah, it was cute.
It wasn't that bad.
All right.
You know who wasn't safe?
Okay. Yes, Miss Jasmine Masters. Yes. So, you know, the girls kind of warned her that it might be tricky to go out there and not have a plan.
Yeah.
And she kind of proved them right. What did you guys think of her comedy show?
It was not funny.
I mean, she should have known. Even her fave, Patti LaBelle, if she goes out there unplanned, it's not gonna go. It's not gonna go right. I mean, even like Monique said, even Beyonce practices.
Yeah, for sure. No matter how funny you are, you still gotta practice. No matter how great of an actor you are, you still gotta have a plan going into it, or whatever it is. And it really wasn't funny. I don't think I really smiled at all. Maybe there was things they cut out that were a little funnier.
I liked her power suit. I liked her suit. Her suit was nice.
Okay, the suit. All right, yeah, with the sequins, the suit was nice. But the whole, what was it, just ass breath and butthole jokes.
Video.
Butthole.
It was. I just wish she would have just gave us more, like, that's one part of it, but let me tell you about this other guy that I dated.
Right. Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, have it a thing, but
I kept waiting for it to go somewhere.
Yeah, I get some, you need it. Well, there goes that.
Yeah.
She didn't have a plan. She didn't plan.
It was rough. It was a little rough.
Yeah. Someone should have raised the white flag, to be honest.
Jasmine Masters.
Cut the butthole joke.
But you know who's good at flags? Latrice Royale.
Yes. Oh my gosh. Okay, again, another queen who came out lip-syncing a song, and at first I was like, okay, come on, Latrice. But once she started twirling the baton,
she did her flag, and she came with 2 flags.
And then I was like, okay, girl can move. She was doing it. I thought she did good. Yeah.
And honestly, like I love pep rallies growing up. Football's so big. So like I used to love the flag girls. I used to want to be one, bitch. Even a twirler bitch. I either wanted the twirl
color guard.
Just
one of those great big ones.
She was fucking, and I was entertained.
I was too. I'd never seen that from Latrice.
She looked so light on her feet.
Yes,
so light on her feet, and being such a big girl to look effortlessly like light and
it comes with her confidence and her experience now. I just feel she's more in her zone and just ready to go. Yeah, I was pleasantly surprised by
because she could have easily done. We love her for her lip sync. She could have easily went that route, and we probably were like, yes, that's a talent. But she's like.
And to do an original song, that was her song that she was.
Last but not least, we had Valentina, our girl. So her criticism from some, even after the show, has been the fact that, she's great at these Spanish slow songs and she looks beautiful and she can convey the emotion, but we've never really seen her perform fast and upbeat, and so she was gonna bring that this week. Yes. What do you guys think?
This was no Como la Flor.
This
was original Spanish up-tempo song.
Yep.
I thought it was J-Lo.
Yeah. For sure. I could definitely see myself like getting down in the club to the song. But speaking of the performance, I love how she played fun. And, with the mask.
I had to take it off.
And she did.
And she did.
And she performed.
She was moving and twirling in her hair and the sparkles.
Now, reference point. The twirling, Selena. Selena was known
for the twirl.
Twirl across the stage. When she did that, bitch, I said to myself, you better fucking fuck it up.
Yeah. She did.
And she looked gorgeous. She looked amazing. My only slight criticism is that, again, it was a lip sync and she performed, but there wasn't anything that extra with it. It was a great upbeat performance. She looked amazing, but I would have liked a little something else. Maybe some roses at the end, or some kind of reveal, or some kind of just one little pop to put it over the edge. But she killed it, and
Well, Gia said she was bored.
Well, Gia was bored for a lot of them. I don't know.
Absolutely.
But overall, I felt, you know, they brought it in the variety show. Like we said, I appreciate them knowing their brands and bringing it, and that's great for the queens. I'm glad that they're all kind of savvy with that now. So after the runway, the judges made their decisions. First up were the girls who were safe.
Right.
Latrice, Valentina, Gia Gunn, and Manila. Do you agree with those being safe?
Yes.
I feel like Gia Gunn should have been the top.
I think Gia should have been higher too, actually. I think Gia should have switched with Naomi Smalls, who was in the top three. Naomi Smalls, followed by, although it was kind of like the third that has some good and some bad. Really, the top two ended up being Monique Hart and Trinity Taylor, the first two to enter the workroom, and two of the ones that I really feel have, at least on this episode, have shown the most drive.
They both brought it.
And they both did. Both of them came to win, came to play, and they were the top two of the week. And unfortunately, the bottom three this week, no surprise, Jasmine Masters and Pheromone, who both kind of didn't have the greatest performances, and also Monet Exchange, who we said was also a little bit lackluster in her performance. And I think the queens kind of ruled her for kind of the same things that we did. If you're going to do the sponge, elevate it a little bit. We need to see a little bit more than...
And I felt bad for Monet, because, you know, she really... I know she's hard on herself, and, you know, her season, we saw how, like, she's like, I don't know what's going on. I feel bad because I feel like I'm letting everyone down and not bringing Monet Exchange. Sis, there's next week, but I felt like it was right.
Yeah, I felt like overall I agree with the bottom three. Top three, I think Gia probably did a little bit better than Naomi, just in my opinion. I just thought it was something so different and beautiful, and I think she probably should have been in the top. The girls went back to the workroom to have their chats, you know, the top with the bottom. They were all a little bit harsh on Farrah, because Farrah, you could tell, was very, very upset. She even said, so, this part kind of killed me though, she was like crying or borderline tears. She's like, someone dreams are going to be crushed today or something, and everyone in the room's like, girl, it's going to be you.
Yeah, at least we got emotion. Jasmine wasn't giving us anything.
You know, Jasmine,
there was no fight.
Jasmine was complacent.
Yes.
You know, she was like, hey, look, keep me,
leave me, I don't care.
It's fine, like, I'll be fine.
That's me at a horrible job. Like, but this isn't that. This is a competition that could take you to that next level. And she just was like, yeah, I can eat either or. But
Farrah, the emotion, the pain, you could tell she really brought this performance because she wanted to, you know, she wanted to go all the way. And I don't know, both the two top girls didn't seem to want to keep either one of them that much.
They're like
Trinity and Monique were sort of not having either one. Like, you don't care and you're crying too much. I don't know what to do.
I mean, Monique told her, like, girl, you gotta stop crying. Otherwise, this ain't gonna work.
Bring it. And show the emotion and the passion.
Jasmine said, all that damn crying. It's too much.
Right. But we've seen this before on All Stars when they go back in the room and the top talk to the bottom. Most of the time, the queens really do appreciate seeing that passion and that fire and that drive. Some of them might not and want to kick you to the curb, Alaska. But most of the time, the queens want to kind of reward the ones that feel passionate and want to be there and want to bring it.
They're not asking you to beg, but at least
not beg,
hey,
plead your case.
A little accountability, even like
right.
They had to lip sync. The top two had to lip sync "Emotions" by
Mariah
Carey.
Yes,
legendary.
So who do you guys think should have won that lip sync?
Well, I'll say first of all, I think it was a pretty good lip sync overall. I think they brought it. I personally think Monique Hart brought it more. I think Monique Hart at first.
Had she not did the wig
until that moment.
Yeah.
Until that moment, I felt like Monique had it. She was bringing a little higher energy. Nothing wrong with the more subtle that Trinity was doing. It was still good, a powerful lip sync. But I just thought that high energy episode 1, she's bringing it, she's fighting. And until that wig came off, I thought she had it.
Yeah, I would be on the same page as you until that wig came off, and then it came across as like messy and like, oh,
here we go again. The wig's falling off.
She did not secure the wig. No, she did not secure the wig. I feel like Trinity was aware of that because it was
from start to finish.
Because the thing about it is like I hate that these queens are coming out just doing this whole wild situation.
Yeah, you gotta feel
the song. You're right.
That's all they call for that.
Yeah. Right. No, you're right.
Okay. You give us a little comedy.
The song's about emotions. The song's about emotions.
Yeah.
So keep your emotions in control. Okay.
Well, I mean, I agree. Monique couldn't secure her fucking wig, so you're not gonna secure the bag. and therefore Trinity got that 10K.
Yes, Trinity won the lip sync. And which just goes to prove once again, Ru does not like when your wig comes off. When will these queens know?
He said it. When he announced Trinity the winner, he looked over to Monique and said, you may want to borrow some tape from Trinity because
she really, really hates wig reveals unless it's something done spectacular.
Something underneath your wig.
Yes, not just a little glitter. Now you gotta. Now they just shouldn't do wig reveals unless you're gonna. It's been done so well, but Sasha Velour, even Roxy with the 2 or the 3. You gotta bring another person under your wig. I don't know what you could do at this point.
And Trinity kept her wig on.
Kept her wig on. Looked gorgeous.
And she was a winner, and she had to reveal her lipstick.
And. Bum, bum, bum.
Jasmine Masters.
It was no real surprise that Jasmine had to go.
I was upset she had nothing to say.
Well,
when she was leaving out. What? You know, I was looking for, I feel like that's another moment we learned with Vanjie. That could be another viral moment.
Right.
Like, she can be like, fuck all you hoes. Like, bitch, I hate this place anyways. And then it's like, now it's like a viral video. Like, me leaving out my job. Me leaving brunch.
Something.
Me, you know what I mean? That's a moment you haven't chosen.
Maybe she just wasn't in that mindset, right? When you're getting kicked off and everything.
Look, she wants to smoke a blunt.
Right? It's like, get me off this show. Do you guys think, honestly, because this goes back to what I was saying too about Jasmine, do you think that she is in it to win it and she entered this competition to win or to really succeed as a drag queen?
I believe that Jasmine wants to showcase herself, her talent, and she didn't care if she was the first to go or the last to go.
That's what I believe.
It was mainly about just her coming.
Have another chance, showing people. Yeah, that's kind of how I took it too. What was interesting is when she did get eliminated, there was no surprise. You could come back.
Oh,
yeah.
Usually the last few seasons, there's like, hold up, wait, you're not gone yet.
I like that.
So, do y'all think there's not going to be a comeback?
I think
they want to surprise us.
I think they may just want to surprise us.
Okay,
we'll see.
If you're in a competition, if I was in a competition, I would hate for some bitch to come back.
Right.
But for the audience, for the fun, and we've gotten some really good episodes when the girl comes back.
Sure.
So I hope they do bring someone back in some capacity again.
We'll see.
Give them one more chance.
We'll see.
Right.
We still have some more episodes for the season.
Yes.
So we'll see how it happens.
We'll see what happens.
And that's the mystery about RuPaul's Drag Race. You never know what's going to come up.
All right. Well, what do you guys think overall? So what do you guys think going into this season? Who do you think is going to be a good season? Who are the front runners in your head?
My front runner are Trinity the Tuck. Definitely. Yep. Valentina and Latrice Royale.
Okay. All right. That's your top 3?
That's my top 3.
Okay.
I love it. I think it's going to be an amazing season. We got amazing queens with amazing talent. I think top 3 is going to be Valentina. Miss Latrice.
Okay.
And Manila. Who's going to bring it?
All right. I would say Manila and Trinity. For me, are the ones to watch, followed by a close third by Monique Hart. If she can keep the momentum and keep elevated looks, she has that drive and the fire and the confidence, and I think she could go. And I would like to see those as the top 3. I love my girl Valentina, but just because of how everyone knows her and the elimination and everything and how it works, she might have a tough time getting up there. So I would like the top 4: Valentina, Monique Hart, Manila, and Trinity the Tuck. Those are my top 4. But we'll see. It's all about surprises, like you said.
Yeah.
We've watched All Stars, and some people that you expect to do well maybe don't, and some that you underestimate knock it out of the park. Right. So anything could happen. I know Trinity is going to go all the way. I just know Trinity is.
Well, we'll see to the next episode.
We'll see. When they can eliminate each other, once the meanness starts and the competition really sets in, who knows?
Thank you guys so much for watching this episode of RuPaul's Drag Race All Stars Season 4 Recap with the Boys of Outspoken. Thank you guys so much for watching. Tune in next week for episode 2.
Thank you guys so much for watching. We're glad to be back. We've got more stuff in the works for Outspoken, the separate show, but in the meantime, we are going to be doing this recaps the whole season of All Stars. We know that you love it. We love the queens. Let's have some fun. Drag Race All Stars 4. It's going to be amazing. You know what to do. Like, comment, share, subscribe. Let us know what you thought of the episode. Thank you guys so much. Until next week.
Bye. Countdown 5, 4.
Hey y'all! Wait. Hey bitch, we back. No. Hey ladies, the girls are back. Us. Wait, no. Hey y'all, we're back. And wait, bitch, I'm gonna get this down. Bitch, we're back and y'all want. Wait, I'm sorry, I'm gonna get it right now. feel like this juice is kind of making me like salivate. You know what I mean?
We gotta get some tingly.
Alright, more excitement.
Guys.
More energy. I'm waiting for the Adderall to kick in.
Guys, same.
I know.
Same.
Wait.
Hey guys, welcome back. We are the Boys of Outspoken, and we're back.
Welcome back, and we're back.
I know that's too much back. Back, baby got back. Too much back.
Again. Monet Hart.
Right. No. We're gonna have to get the names right.
Monet Hart.
No. Oh,
no,
girl.
You're not gonna do that.
Monique Hart. Sorry, I'm sorry.
That outfit and a sombrero. Can you pause that real quick? Is that someone knocking on my door?
Yes.
Gina. How Gina.
Gina.
Yeah. Come on, Gina. Sorry, she was saying that.
Too big.
Get that dick. Get
Set
the dick.
it up.
Get the dick appointment.
No.
Which one? Is it the main one?
That's it. That's the only one.
You said it on camera again. I was trying not to say it on. I didn't say it. You said it on camera.
Got him.
Got him. Trinity.
Yeah. Now that's different.
Now I'm messing it up. Trinity. You said the same name twice.
I did too. Oh my. Okay, hold on. What I meant was, so Monique.
I was like, did I hear that wrong or?
Yeah, sorry.
I can relate with the delicate part. You know what I mean? Because
oh, you're just a delicate little flower.
I'm a little delicate. You know, I don't like to put my own gas. I hate it.
That's just because you're a diva, not because you're delicate.